All right, we should be live. And we are live. All right. All right. Just had to get this all set up and going, and we are here. Should be fun. Never seen us win a trophy or cup before, so today is an opportunity. Today is an opportunity to make a little bit of history, and that's fun. So, let's see. Obviously, anybody who has entered or has not entered the competition to win some Dorking merch and gift cards and whatnot is more than welcome to. Again, looking for that non-league Mount Rushmore for those four, influential people within non-league. Players, managers, etc. So, yeah, definitely want to spark some debate, see what's what, see what you guys can come up with. Doing some walkouts now. Let's get this show on the road.
Good evening, everyone. I'm good. I'm looking forward to hopefully a fun evening of football.
All right. Black and blue kits for the final. I like it. I like it. Good choice. Something a little bit different.
Well, it should be an interesting evening because Walton and Hersham do tend to play a possession-based kind of 4-3-3. So it should be an interesting clash of styles because both teams are going to look to keep the ball, and as while it's technically a neutral venue, it is Dorking's home ground, obviously. So it'll be interesting to see if that impacts how Walton and Hersham go about it.
That I actually did not know. Technically, it's a neutral venue. So I guess regardless, the final would be held here.
Number 17 is
trying to see what the starting lineup's looking like a little bit.
John Powell are both very creative players. They've also got two good wingers in Ralph.
No Charlie, no JP. Bobby Joe on the bench, who just spent the season, or most of the season, with Walton and Hersham. At least a decent portion of it.
And then for us, I think Jordan Williams has been my player of the last kind of 2 months or so, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. And of course, we are, a division above Walton and Hersham, so in that sense, we should be the superior team.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree, Charlie. Especially, they seem to be a good team though. Obviously, coming in third in Southern League Premier, something along those lines. As they lost out to Gloucester in the end on penalties. So a good side, a strong side. Obviously, a TikTok famous side as well, with 1 million followers on TikTok, which is quite a bit for anyone who has no idea.
Well, that's a non-league team to reach 1 million followers on TikTok, which is quite a feat.
100%. So hopefully looking for an exciting game today. Quite a young side, a very young side even. I think they're sort of the antithesis of the Dorking side, to be honest. Got a few 18-year-olds in the side, a few 19-year-olds. I think they're one of the oldest players, 31, but then he's the oldest by 3 years. I think he's Montenegro 8-year-old, and after that, like 24. So, sort of the opposite of our team. What do you say, Charlie?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that kind of youth can always be helpful, especially in cup games or knockout football, where you've got that extra energy. And I think even though Walton and Hersham are the division below, they'll definitely be up for it.
Oh, no, 100% agree. 100% agree. So it's also nice to see some of the youngsters back in the side, Josh Herbert, and Jay Richardson, being seen in 2 rounds ago now in the Surrey Senior Cup. Both been playing really well. Have won the B team, has won a cup with the B team. So have been playing exceptionally, I guess, when you look at it that way. But yeah, hopefully looking for an exciting game as the sun starts to set here at Meadowbank. Lovely day, to say the least. I'm back, I'm in a t-shirt, I'm loving life. It's been brilliant. But yeah. So at the moment, Dorking are kicking from right to left. So quite a strong side out for Dorking. Strong side, a lot of experience in the side as well. Not super surprising, as obviously will be the last game of the season for the Wanderers.
Nearly ready to go.
So Meadowbank quite fed up today, actually, surprisingly. Well, not surprisingly. Not bad at all for Tuesday night. So Walton Hersham are going to be kicking us off. I think it's number 10 kicking us off. Okay, I'm start learning some names. I don't see number 10 on my sheet. No, I do. Powell, John Powell. So Powell. Out to the right-hand side with Defies. Kicking it up, but stays in, actually. Nova Williams kicks it long, but only goes as far as the captain, number 4, Jones. Nova Williams able to dispossess the ball as he's able to put back to defence, all the way back to Tony Craig.
Let's see what we got here.
For that first goal. I'm really, really hoping he gets it today. So Brendan Camp now with Matt Briggs on that right-hand side. So high press from both teams so far. So Harrison being pressed already quickly by Jones, and a sloppy pass out leaves Walton Hersham on a dangerous attack, but dealt well with by Tony Craig. I mean, Tony Craig just that proper brick wall in the defence, isn't he, there?
Yeah, absolute commitment as ever with Tony Craig, and he's won us a free kick on our own half.
Yeah, brilliant. So to restart that one, it goes to Brendan Camp, then to Tony Craig, and then to John Nova Williams, bouncing around the defence. So, still back all to Craig. Craig floating a little up now, changing up from the floor. So it goes to Brendan Camp. Brendan Camp passing it back as he's getting pressed. Not surprising from a young side to be pressing, isn't it? So Craig back to Folkes. Ooh, dangerous there. Folkes kicks it up, and that's all he can really do. Hersham looking dangerous already, but McShane with a great dummy to repossess the ball. To Nova Williams. To McManus now. McManus to Reese, but Reese gets dispossessed well by the number 5, Horn.
Kind of taking it to us right now.
Out to the right-hand side, but dealt well with by the Dorking
Taking it to us.
defence, but good dispossession again.
Oh.
Flick on
Oh,
number 10.
man.
Powell.
No power
Left
on that
goal,
shot.
but no challenge for Folkes.
Dorking collects,
Folkes
pushes
goes down to
forward.
Briggs' right-hand side. Briggs to Brennan. Back to Harrison. Harrison kicks it high and long. I'm always quite impressed by Harrison's kicks.
Yes, he doesn't tend to get them out very often because Mark doesn't like it, but when he does, they tend to be quite effective. It's interesting how Walton have started because there seems to be pressing in kind of a 4-4-2, and I mean, we spent the first 2 minutes in our own half, which is definitely not what Mark would have wanted.
No, not at all. Quite uncommon in general, but Dorking also implementing high press as the keeper Barkas just kick it up and long, but obviously Brendan Camp being so good in the air, that ball's never going anywhere really. But Briggs decides to keep it in. I don't particularly think it touched Brendan Camp's head. I'm not too sure there. As the ball goes out for a throw-in, first one of the day, going to be taken by Quano. Quano quickly to the number 17 Jennings. Jennings to Quano. Quano looking to dance his way through Briggs and Dan Gallagher, but unable to do so. But ball kicked out of play off of Matt Briggs by Jennings as the ball goes the exact same place as it was before. So Quabo to send the throw-in in. Looking for, I think that's number 5, Horan. No, number 7, Viggers. Viggers back out to Quabo, back to Viggers. Making some really good space so far. Get past, just not really able to get past Josh Taylor. Oh, here we go. Nope. Harrison's able to come out and claim the ball after a bit of sloppy defending there. But at least it's not really been the Dorking side I expected to begin with, has it?
No, I mean, Ralph Vigrass there just tried to pick up the ball, kind of dummy his
A bit slow so far, but come on. See, I don't really know what to expect much out of a match like this.
Not the start we expected from a team in the division above.
No, not at all. I mean, it seems that Hersham just a bit more fighting them to begin the game with. But so as we keep playing, it goes the possession's back to Walton Hersham. Being dispossessed once again at the feet of Horan now, at centre back, 18 or 19 years old, I believe. So sorry for the coughing. I'm still ill. So back out to Jos. Jos kicking up and long. But
I didn't even start the clock.
Down well by Powell.
Well, we'll start that.
Craig. So, Craig to Brennan. Brennan to Briggs. Briggs to Brennan. I've said that a lot, I think, so far already.
All right, we're
So,
more in line with the
ball
time now.
feet of
There we go.
Craig.
Nothing like forgetting
Craig
to start the
picking
clock.
up, looking for Reese, but not particularly able to put a great through ball. Jones getting in the middle there and blocking it out as it goes to number 3, Bogler. Bogler to Kawabo.
Come on, you got to come out firing. You got to come out like you know you're the better side.
Keep the ball.
That's tough.
Gets it to the feet of
There you go.
Rogolski, which
There you
is
go.
well by the docking
Dispossessed.
attack, but really unable to do anything as they dispossess once again. And great effort there from Viggers to get the ball back on that left-hand side, but unable to beat Josh Taylor as the ball is hit out of bounds. Competitive game so far.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing how. I mean, James McShane is starting alongside Rutherford and Reece Murphy for the first time I've seen in definitely a while. And without Jason Pryor, there's no real focal point in that attack, so it's going to be important for Wanderers to combine in that sense.
There you go, Dan. Come
100%.
on,
So
press
now
up.
Gallagher able to make a run into the midfield, but Brennan Camp down on the floor on that right-hand side, grasping his leg as play is finally
Jesus.
stopped. Well, Brennan Camp's been not injury prone to say the least, but just seems to get battered and bruised every football match, doesn't he? But if he's gotten injured now, it's
Yeah, definitely.
suboptimal. But it's not at least not in the middle of the season, is it? But
Definitely don't need anybody getting hurt here with
no,
Camp down.
I mean,
it's
what
not ideal.
would you do in this situation? Probably bring on
It's
Ricky
not
Ryan,
ideal.
Just sort of, he's a bit of a tool, or maybe no Fuller. Yeah, Fuller's the natural replacement.
Probably say Barry Fuller, but
Barry Fuller came off Brendan Camp last week, I'm pretty sure. So, Fuller obviously with a boatload of experience, making 185 appearances in League One, and being part of 3 promotion sides from League 2 to League 1, twice with Wimbledon and once with Gillingham. So, the 40-year-old has been an exceptional EFL player. Spending his, I guess you would call it twilight years, I guess, yeah? Yeah.
maybe more midnight years at this point.
I mean,
Not going to be able to replace Brennan's energy if he does come on, and he looks in quite some pain, so he might actually have to go off it.
yeah, and also there'd be the missing height as well. Barry Fuller's not the biggest lad, well, not very tall at least, but Brendan Camp.
What are we
also not
looking
the
at here?
tallest,
Is he up?
Jump like a fish out of water.
Is he staying on?
But Brennan seems to be carrying on by the looks of it, just going to be taken to the sideline as play.
All right, well, he stays in, so that's good.
Brennan
Let's
gets hit
hope it's nothing
about every
serious for
week
Brennan
last
Camp.
play on. For a 24-year-old.
Quite the player for us, so.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so going to be a drop ball for McManus now on the left-hand side. So Niall with the ball, passes it back to
All right.
Jordan, puts the ball out to the right-hand side. A
Way
great
too
ball,
much, Jordan.
But Quobo is able to intercept well and put it out of play for a throw-in. I really thought Matt Bruce was going to get to that one, but a bit optimistic there. So, Brennan to Briggs. Briggs, hold up, but unable to find anyone. He goes back to Gallagher. Gallagher to Tony. Tony Craig putting the ball over the top as he's able to find Brennan. But Chester puts a foot down. Able to get back, but ball's been bounced all over the place. Vickers able to finally get the possession back to Walton Hersham. They just kick it up and long, looking for the number 9, Rogolski. Goes off of Rogolski, but has found the feet of Obeng.
Heavy
Ball
touch,
back into the
Josh.
middle, who's looking for Vickers over the top, but unable to find him. Good idea, but just not able to find the attacker. As the ball is now back with the feet of Brennan Camp. Brennan to McShane. McShane getting pressed hard by Quobo. Has got to bet it back to Brennan. Brennan to Folks. Folks to Craig. Craig only puts hands up for the sun. It is a very sunny day today. Yeah, normally we don't get the sun here, but oh well. So Brennan kicks it up, looking for a bit more direct approach, but well dealt with by the Walton Hersham defence as it goes out for a throw in about a little bit inside of the second half.
Come on.
Ball's now with Jordan on the left-hand side. Jordan to Tony. Tony.
Oh my God.
by
Just
Rogolski.
dispossessed.
Rogolski
Oh,
has
Jesus.
to beat. Rogolski puts it into the bottom right-hand corner of the net. What a grave error
Like-
there from Tony Craig to allow the
What
young
are we
side
doing?
to capitalize and got 1-0 as we enter the 10th minute, roughly, of the game. a pretty just cataclysmic error there, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's never easy when you're a defender backpedaling against
Tony sloppy giving the ball away.
Yeah, it's not Tony.
And we're losing.
David Rogolski has been all season long prolific for Wilton Hersham, and he's probably.
You can't make this up.
Of his season there.
Yeah, 100%. Can't really ask Harrison folk to do much more, can you? I mean, going one-on-one again with one of the most prolific scorers we've seen in a while in that division.
Oh my goodness.
Rogolski, and I think his nickname is Rogol.
Let's get a little bit of energy going. You know? I mean, it would be nice to win something.
Very creative. So to restart play, it goes to Reese, and then Tony kicks it out, looking for Briggs. Briggs chests it down, but heavy chest as it ends all the way back up to Brennan Camp. Camp puts the ball up, looking to go a bit more direct, as Reese looks to get around, but heavy
Get there.
touch from
Come
number
on.
4,
Somebody do
but
something.
kept it well in. But a mispass by Quobo.
There you go. Drive, James.
Saves the pass, looking for Rutherford. Ball falls for Reese. Reese with a shot.
Oh,
But
Reese.
good save from the keeper, Jos Barker.
Oh.
Put it up in the air and then catch it once again. Not particularly intentional, I'd say, from the Wanderers to make a nice little move there, but it's found a shot on goal at least.
Yeah, it's nice to see McShane and Murphy combining early on, because I don't think they've played a great amount together this season. Obviously, McShane's been out with injury and Murphy's kind of been on the fringe of the squad and a substitute most weeks. But at least, you know, we're seeing that chemistry early on.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. So, ball's now on the left-hand side with Jordan. Jordan looking for Josh. Josh Taylor being one of the best players this season. He's able to pick up that ball, even under pressure of 2 people, but unable to get a good pass on Manis is well dealt with. But, bad pass there.
Come on,
Jordan's
Jordan.
got the ball on the left-hand side. Looks like everyone to beat, really. Get double marks, but has the ball
Come on,
now.
Jordan.
Puts the ball into the box, but well defended by the Walton Hersham defence. As ball is called out
for a corner.
For a Dorking Wanderers corner kick.
I wish somebody was in here that could contextualize what this cup would mean to them. And I don't mean that as in, like, this would be the end-all, be-all of winners.
Josh Taylor making a break to the left.
But
potential spawn to the box, but no one's receive it. Niall heads it back in the box. Robo is able to put it up and high.
It's kind of hard to tell
as John Williams to Alfred Rutherford is dropped
what it
back.
would feel like to win
Looking for Brendan
something
Camp,
like this.
Not a great ball, as it's just put into the middle as it finds Rogolski. Rogolski just kicks it long to the left-hand side, but no one is there. It's picked up by Brendan Camp. Brendan Camp looking to go direct once again, looking for Alfred Rutherford over the top, but kicked out for a throw-in by Bogler. So McShane grabbing the ball quickly, but this is prime long throw position. So obviously Charlie's new to the comms here, but me and Tom have a running joke about long throws. We've not seen one go in this season, and they happen so much. So welcome to long throw count. This is number 1 of the day. So
I always think if Arsenal can do it against PSG in the Champions League, surely it can work for us in the Surrey Senior Cup final.
So long throw, Jardine delivered to the near post. Finds the head of no one. Craig punts it out. Man is trying to run it down. Is able to. Finds Josh once again.
Come on,
Josh
keep, there you go.
Jordan back to Josh. Josh back to Briggs. Last man now.
And now
Briggs
we're going
all
the way
to
back.
Harrison, as a bit of a lackluster attempt there, really. As Walton
Starting it
still
up
lead
again. Come on.
1-0 coming into the 40th minute. So Briggs going direct once again. Over the top.
Oh!
Alfie unable to bring the ball down.
Briggs trying to snipe Alfie all the way up the pitch. Nothing.
Rutherford there, but
And now we start again.
I like the more direct approach. It seems to be catching Walton out, because they're very committed to putting men up the pitch at the moment, and they're trying to play out the back here.
100%, yeah. So, as they try to play out the back, Briggs is really pressing his man, as Niall's able to intercept the ball. Got it on that sort of sensible mid-side, he's found Gallagher in the middle. Now Jordan on the left-hand side. Jordan just simple pass back to Gallagher. Gallagher searching sides to Brendan Camp. Brendan Camp being pressed quickly by Vickers.
They're pressing us for sure. They
Craig,
came to play, no doubt.
Josh Taylor on that right-hand side, but well intercepted by Quobo as the ball goes into the middle for Powell. Powell to Vickers. Vickers back to Powell. Powell to Quobo. Quobo to number 17.
Jesus.
Jennings puts the ball over for Powell. As it's well defended by Tony Craig. Puts it only as far though as, I think that's Vickers. Yeah, Vickers. Vickers with the ball now. McShane trying to put a hard press on him, trying to get the ball out of his feet, but size difference is pretty noticeable, but Alfie helps, but ball is still held. Good work by Jennings to get that ball back.
Started brilliantly. He's just nicking everything up in the middle of the park.
All right, now we're pressing him a little bit.
Oh, 100%, yeah. So ball back with Barker now, taking his time, waiting to be pressed. Not many options though, so Barker kicks it up, looking for the number 8, Obeng, but Jordan sees it out for a throw-in. So Rogolski's sticking to Craig consistently, and obviously it's paid off so far, but see how that relationship goes. So Gallagher, ball at his feet, being a bit tricky, surprising Gallagher, but puts his ball out to the right-hand side for Brennan Camp. Camp to Matthew Briggs. Briggs looking to get past Quobo, but being pressed hard as he goes back to Camp. Camp to Craig. McShane now on the right-hand side, looking to put a ball into the midfield, but well defended by Jennings again. But Murphy dropping down, able to grab the ball. Dan finds Alfie, but Alfie...
Way to keep it, Alf. Come on.
There, as they find McShane.
Come on, Alfie, go.
Alfie finds Jordan Norver-Williams on the left-hand side. Looking to get a ball into the box, puts a ball into the box, but on the ground and no real danger there. Dealt well with as a potential counter-attack as Vickers looks to grab the ball, but foul given on Vickers for Brennan Camp.
All right.
For a Dorking free kick.
Free kick, Dorking.
12 yards into the side. I'm really bad at judging.
You just get the ball into the box, and Jordan Norver-Williams is the one standing over it.
You'll come to learn, Charlie, that I'm not very good at judging distance, especially in yards. Because Charlie might be doing some more commentary with me when we go on the road next year, which would be nice. So, Jordan on the free kick. As always, Jordan takes the place if Rob's not starting. Even if Rob is starting now, actually, I think. So, Jordan with his left foot, looking to deliver one into the box. Delivers one.
It's a good ball.
Box, but no danger at all, no Dorking attack.
No danger.
There, just bounces into the hands of Barker. As Warren Hersham don't want to get started super quickly. As a 1-0 lead against Dorking is never the safest thing. So, long kick looking for Obeng. Obeng.
Oh, jeez.
They
opened us up again. Oh, my God.
Rogolski has put another
this
one
is unbelievable.
This time going from the right-hand corner to the left-hand corner. So, Rogolski with the second of the evening already, with not even 20 minutes gone. I mean, great work by the trio at the top. Obeng gets a ball into Powell. Powell then finds Rogolski after drawing the defenders to him on the right-hand side. But again, just not very impressive from the Dorking defense.
Oh my God, we look like we don't care about this one bit.
The goalkeeper, and it was a great touch from Obeng to open the space up for but it looks a little bit too easy for my liking, and I'm not sure Mark's going to be too thrilled with that.
Oh God, no. No, not at all. So Reese to kick us back off as he goes to Craig. Craig looking for Alfie. Alfie
no.
back to Brennan.
No urgency.
Brennan, ball over the top. Looking for anyone.
At all. This is nuts. Come on, Alfie.
Looking to put a shot on, but unable to find an opening as Vickers heads the ball out for a potential another attack. He's trying to just get past Gallagher. Gets the ball to Rogolski. Switch of play to Obeng.
They're going to do it again. They're going to open us up again.
Obeng with just drawn to beat. Passes it back out to the number 6, Defice. Defice to
this
number
is
8. Obeng on the right hand side. Obeng delivers one into the middle to Powell.
Oh.
Powell for a quick 1-2 with Jennings, but unable to complete.
I mean, right now, one side came to play and the other didn't. I don't understand. Like a little bit of emphasis, a little bit of something, a little bit of trying or caring or come on. I mean, don't be lazy about it.
So Brennan. Folks. Camp. Back to Folks.
What are we doing?
Again on the ground. It's to Jennings. So finds Powell. Finds Obeng actually. Chested by Obeng to get over Jordan.
This is insane.
Obeng with a bit of space to work with. Passes it back to Defice. Defice to Captain Jones. Jones decides to go all the way back to Bogler. Bogler up to Powell. Powell to Obeng. As a handball given. Oh no, sorry. Just a throw in actually. It was a handball. So Defice on the throw-in. To Rogolski able to find Obeng on their right-hand side, again unchallenged really. Back to Defice to Rogolski. Rogolski back to Defice, being pushed back now, almost to the halfway line. Defice still with the ball, finds Obeng now, Obeng to Powell. Powell able to get past Gallagher and Jordan, but
No, that's a handball.
Jordan just put his hand on the ball while going down, as that's going to be one of the more obvious yellow cards I think I've ever seen.
Because Powell just kind of dribbled
Oof.
three people there, and there was a lot of space in behind, so Jordan's probably done the right thing.
No, 100% agree. A bit of a tactical foul there, as Walton have a free kick from a similar position that Dorking actually had a free kick very recently on the right-hand side, sort of in line with the right-hand corner of the box, but about 15-20 yards out. So Defice just passes it back to Jones. Jones to Bogler on the left-hand side now. Bogler puts it up in the air. I don't know who he's looking for there, but doesn't find anyone. So goes out for a Wanderers throw-in. So Camp just going to be on the throw-in, looking to go up. It's weird not having Jason up there, isn't it? So finds Alfie. Alfie gets a good flick, but is intercepted. Josh with the ball now. He's able to hold on to it as he gets it back to the Dorking defence. So Craig looking to go direct once again, looking for Alfie on that right-hand side. Alfie's able to get head to it, but no one's to receive it. Alfie then gets head to it again. Bit of head tennis going on. Vickers, no, Camp. Quobo gets a foot to it and is able to defuse the attack. Camp receives the ball on the right-hand side. Back to Briggs, back to Camp. Camp back to Craig. Craig to Jordan, potentially looking to switch the play to the left-hand side now. Back to Craig, back to Jordan. 1-2, 1-2. So, Niall on the left-hand side. Back to Jordan Williams. Jordan Williams making a little bit of a run, looking to get past Obeng. But Obeng sticks to him well. Doesn't let him down. So, Gallagher to Camp. All the way back to Harrison Folks. Folks calmly kicks it up. Looking for Briggs on the right-hand side. Briggs gets his head to it. Looking for Alfie. Alfie gets his head to it.
Oh, nice flick.
Briggs.
Come on, Briggs.
Touch, but well defended by Horan as it goes out. Goes all the way to Alfie.
Good
Alfie
ball,
towards the
maybe?
box, but no one there to receive it. Now looking to get there, but Obeng and Quobo able to defuse the situation and get the ball back out. Looking to go for a quick counter-attack. Looking for Powell, but Craig intercepts, put another ball forward. Only as far as Captain Jones. His header does find the feet of Matt Briggs, who's a bit in the middle of the park here. He finds Camp. Rutherford. Briggs. Briggs dropped down now. Back to Alfie. Alfie also playing quite deep right now. So, Dan looking to switch sides to Jordan. Jordan chests it down, but doesn't decide to go for it as he gets it back to Craig. Craig back to Gallagher. Gallagher filling in at centre-back right now.
Just cycling possession. Come on.
All over the top, looking for Brennan, but hit too hard from Gallagher. And unable to really generate a talking attack there.
This has been
quite kind of period of sustained possession there.
Quite the match.
Great result and a big chance. It's definitely
not in a good way.
Signs.
Oh, 100%. I mean, when we put it together, the two Walton goals, I mean, one was just a mistake from Tony, and the other one, a bit carving up on the right-hand side, but well worked by Walton. So, Barker kicks us back off.
Yep, everything has been
Jordan
well worked by them. They look like they want to win.
Niall still with the ball, being pressed by Obeng and Quobo.
Another turnover.
Defice, able to dispossess him. Defice goes to Horan. Horan looking for Powell. Josh able to get.
Come on, Josh. All the space. Come on, go. Drive. Oh, what?
Gallagher puts the ball out for
What are we?
Camp and breaks on the right.
Can't be laying that ball off.
Into the box low, but dealt well with by.
You have all that space that you can run into. You can't be dropping the ball
goes
off.
all the way back out to Dorkings. It finds.
I'm going to eat my
Taylor on the
words.
right-hand side. Taylor looking to hold up the ball for Camp. Back to Taylor. Taylor to Gallagher. Gallagher looking in behind, but well defended by Bogler as the ball goes out for a Walton goal kick once again.
Yeah, again though, Dorking keeping Walton penned in their own half there, which is much more like it, and what you'd expect from a team in the division above.
Also a team that's been, is challenging for the title for a good bit of the season. Walton playing very well, obviously being a young side, maybe being a bit more energetic in the early stage of the game, but still got a good amount of football to play. So, restart. Only goes as far as head of Josh Taylor, but obeying, able to get head to it, but unable to find Powell. Is it back to Jordan? Jordan to Harrison. Harrison to Jordan. Jordan looks to get past Obeying. A bad chop as Rogolski looks to dispossess again, but Jordan working his way back. Rogolski on the right-hand side. Looking to put a ball in the box, but dealt well with by Jordan, making up for the mistake as the ball gets out to Alfie now on this right-hand side. Alfie having to go all the way back, though, to Jordan. Jordan kicking it up in the middle, not really to anyone. But Jones misjudges the header as, Jennings is able to chip it over Josh Taylor and looking to find Vickers. Harrison charges him down and is able to grab the ball after a nervy one.
Somebody tell me something good.
Yeah, but is able to grab it. So
I want us to win this. Like, I want to see what it's like.
Gallagher out to Camp. Camp back to Folks.
And we're just flat.
Looking a bit.
I don't understand.
Hard as well right now, but just looking a bit shaky right now. So Jordan, ball over top, looking for Reese, but dealt well with by Horan. Powell, but Powell still got the ball actually. Jennings
can't put together any kind of sustained pressure.
Back to the Dorking defence.
And they keep talking about how young of a side Walton and Hersham have, which is impressive. If they're going to come out and press and play with energy. I'd like us to try to match that energy.
But dealt well with by Bogler.
Instead of just going long to no one.
Back to Gallagher, which then ends up back in the feet of Camp. Camp to Josh.
I mean,
almost gets possessed by Rogolski, but able to hold on to it well.
Come on, Josh, drive.
So Josh to Reese. Reese to Josh.
You have Jordan wide open on the left.
Side, but intercepted well by Kwobo, who puts the ball out of play for a throw-in, but Briggs is down.
Now we got Briggs down. That's not good.
Kwobo defies.
Come on. Get up.
I apologize for that one.
All right, he looks to be all right.
Kwano.
It's going to be a long throw coming up. Those don't always work in our favor, to be honest.
Probably the best one of the game so far. It's kind of, apart from Jordan's little mishap a moment ago, it's been a bit more controlled, a bit more measured. I think it's fun.
So,
come on.
Long throw taken short as the ball is then whipped into the box.
Come on, Briggs.
The box.
Come on, Briggs.
The ball finds Niall on the left-hand side now.
Out to Niall. Come on, Niall. Put one in.
Puts one in to the back post.
Oh, there you go.
Finds Alfie. Alfie puts it across goal, but unable to keep it in play.
Nothing.
As it goes out.
Nothing.
For a Walton and Hersham goal kick.
Come on, boys. A little bit of drive, a little bit of passion.
Approaching half an hour gone now. There's still an hour to play, an hour to go.
This is insane.
So, I think that's Horan standing over the restart, but he'll pass it back to Barker. Barker, right foot kicks it up high, looking for Rogolski. But
there you go, Tony. Way to get ahead on it.
McShane looking to flick it on, but Defice is there. Kicks it up in the air, but Jordan intercepted by Jordan. Just finds Niall. Niall puts a header into the middle of the park, but unable to find anyone. But does find Brennan. Brennan kicks it all the way back to Harrison.
All right, back at the keeper. We start again. Come on.
Craig goes to Camp. C's at the back, actually. So, Camp with the ball at his feet a bit, but decides to go back to Craig. Jordan on the left-hand side now. Now Craig being pressed by Rogolski, putting the ball up, looking for Reese, but Horan intercepts well as foul is given. Do you know what for?
No, I did not see that.
No idea. Foul.
Almost 30 minutes
Horan,
in.
Back to Barker.
Nothing to show.
Barker to Jones. Jones to Bogler. Dangerous little pass, but well executed. Bogler was up in the air for Vickers, but well defended by Camp, but chested down by Rogolski in the middle of the park, being pressed hard by Dan Gallagher, but foul called on Gallagher.
This is
As he
insane.
brings Rogolski down just inside the Dorking half. Rogolski definitely looking like the big threat for the Walton Hersham side so far. Powell as well has been excellent, the number 10.
Yeah, the whole Walton team have really impressed me. They've looked very much up to the task, despite the fact they're, I mean, I've said it a few times, but division below and Dorking challenged for the title.
So first corner for Walton Hersham now, coming in from the left-hand side.
Corner for Walton and Hersham, not ideal.
So a 2-0 lead for Walton Hersham coming into this 30th minute. The Wanderers having, what, one shot on goal, I think, so far? From far as well, which is rare for Wanderers.
Come on.
No. So, Jennings delivers the ball in. Alfie gets his head to it, able to get it out as it finds McShane. McShane still in the box as he kicks it out, but only as far as DeFice, who's around the centre circle, but passes it all the way back out to Barker. Barker looking to the left-hand side, looking for Vickers once again. Brennan Camp able to get his head there first. Gallagher able to head it down to Briggs.
There you go, Briggs.
Briggs to Gallagher. Gallagher to Reese, who's on the right-hand side. Reese looking to switch the play, but Kawano able to get a foot in there. But Reese makes up for his mistake and gets it back to Camp. Camp to Folkes. Folkes to Craig. Craig back to Folkes. Folkes being pressed by Rogolski again as Camp so the ball up to Maka. Dummy as it finds Briggs in the centre of the park.
Come on.
Space to work with now.
Come on, Briggsy.
3 on 3.
Oh, nice. Come on, Alfie. There you go.
Bounces off of the post. As unlucky for Alfie there. On goal. Looked like a certain goal there, but well defended after all. And headed out for a corner kick from left-hand side.
Yeah, brilliant driving run from Matt Briggs there. He really
Off the post.
to the Walton defence and
Off the inside of the post.
and it's just not quite falling for him on the rebound.
So
Unbelievable.
Jordan quickly as it finds Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor has a strike. Great shot from Josh. Just unable to get underneath the bar, but
I mean, it's a little bit of life. It's a little bit of something, but man, I don't know how that doesn't go in.
There, but just skimmed it, yeah. So Barker going to take the restart. But Dorking looking a lot more dangerous now as we've gone 32 minutes have gone so far. So Bogler looks for Obeng, but Josh is able to get his head there, puts his head up with Niall, but Niall unable to bring it down. So Jordan Williams now as it goes to Craig. Craig to Camp. Camp to Briggs. Briggs being pressed by Kawano, but able to get it back to Camp. Camp looks to go a bit more direct now, looking for Josh. But Bogler's in there to try and shield it out, as he shields it out for a Walton Hersham throw-in. So Kawano going to be taking that throw-in as Wanderers press quite high up the pitch. Jordan Williams being the last man back, just in front of the centre circle. So, long throw, looking for Rogolski. Ball falls for Jennings. Jennings puts the ball up, but only as far as Craig. Craig heads it forward, but unable to find any attackers as it goes out for a Walton Hersham throw-in. About the same place as it was earlier.
Yeah. We've got 10 minutes, just over 10 minutes before half-time now. I'm sure Mark would love one to get back into the game just before the break.
100%. I mean, it seems like it's got to be coming. So Kawano throws it out as it finds the head of Camp and then finds the feet of Vickers. Vickers dancing his way through for Powell. Powell with a great little turn, but Craig with great defensive work to get there. As the ball ends up back at the head of Jordan after a bit of head tennis there. But Josh looking for a quick pass, but unable to find it as it falls all the way back to Bogler. Bogler puts the ball up for Rogolski. Rogolski chests it down well. Looks for Obeng on their right-hand side, but not a great pass as it finds Jordan.
Come on.
Jordan to Camp. To Josh Taylor, who's now sitting on that right-hand side. Ball at the feet of Craig. Craig looking to go direct once again, looking for Matt Briggs. Briggs able to get his head down to it, but offside given. Coming again, knowing where the throws have been as well earlier, so Walton Hersham defending well so far.
I don't know.
Clear cut
I don't know,
shot
guys.
Game coming for the Wanderers just a minute and a half ago. So
This one's
Bogler
tough.
to restart the game, going long, looking for Rogolski. Rogolski able to, looking like he's able to get on goal, but brings down Tony Craig for a foul. So on the restart, Jordan on the left-hand side finds Niall. Niall, heavy touch, but gets it back to Jordan. Jordan being pressed hard by a bang. But it's back to Folks. Folks to Camp. Camp to McShane. McShane to Camp again. Great run from Camp.
Oh,
He
nice.
finds Alfie. Camp again.
Nice.
Josh,
Oh, what are you
Josh
doing, Josh?
Sort of takes the life out of the attack there for a second, but able to get back to it. Mackers.
Oh, what? That's all.
Macker with a
That's
sliding
ball.
Tackle into Kwano, and foul given on James McShane.
Yeah, that's probably been the story of the Wanderers half so far. Just struggling to sustain any pressure. A couple of really nice passes and then just a slightly loose one. And it's going to end in a Wharton and Hersham free kick in a minute.
That's ridiculous.
It looks like James McShane's going to be booked for the for a kind of slightly reckless lunge there in the midfield. He has in fact been booked. It's the first yellow card of the game.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Second yellow card of the game. Oscar has just corrected me.
Oof. I mean, he did touch his ankle. I thought he hit the ball first. Yeah. Probably the right call.
Kwano down for a little bit, but it's just so far the Wanderers not really looking. I mean, not looking completely defeated or anything. Not looking like a bad side at all. But Wharton Hersham seem to be performing above their station so far, at least. But we'll see how it goes. Still got a good over 10 minutes. That scoreboard's wrong, I'm pretty sure. I swear it was 32 minutes ago, about 5 minutes ago. I'm assuming it's around the 35 or 36 minutes, so just under 10 minutes to go. So Kwano is able to get back up and restart, as McShane has been booked. So Bogler to restart us. Bogler looking up for Vickers, but only as far as Camp. Camp finds McShane in the middle of the park, but Kwano charging down on him as the fouls are reversed. So, foul for the Wanderers just inside their own half. Looking to grab that first one. That's a generous place to put the ball, isn't it? So, Craig. Jordan. Jordan looking to switch the play for Briggs. Briggs with a great run, but not direct enough. The pass from Jordan as Barker's able to get his hands to it. So the Dorking press a little less than it has been, but Barker quickly passed it to Jones. Jones being pressed.
Oh, get there.
Try and get there, but Horan's able to get there and takes the ball all the way into the midfield as he finds Jennings. But Briggs is able to get a foot in there and get it all the way back to Harrison Folks. Briggs, after being a bit lacklustre for the first 10 minutes, has really stepped it up in the last 25, I'd say. Been looking quite dangerous on that right-hand side.
He started drifting over into the middle, which has allowed, it creates an extra man in that midfield, which I think we desperately need because Wharton's midfield has been exceptional so far.
So over the top pass finds
Ooh.
Alfie, but Alfie unable to find Reese. But then McShane's header finds Alfie, then finds
James
McShane
McShane!
with shots.
No.
It gets deflected.
Oh,
out.
deflection.
A
Dorking corner.
Corner kick from that left-hand side. I thought McShane was gonna
All right,
score
come on.
there.
Get one
Was
before
a
half. Make it
great
interesting.
little 1, 2,
Where did that get
1, 2,
deflected?
1, 1. A whole little passing jargon, but goes out. It's been short corners so far today, so we'll see if that changes. So Jordan, yes, that is going to change. Looking to go a bit more direct now, potentially, but McShane's coming back over. Jordan delivers one into the box, high to the back post. Lackluster cross there, really, from Jordan. As Burgess is able to step back and grab it, really.
Nothing.
So counter attack does not seem to be coming as Walton taking their time. Walton throw it out to Kwano, on that left-hand side. Kwano looking for Jennings. Jennings not offside.
He's not off?
No, is offside, sorry.
There you go. He is.
That was a very late offside call from the lino. It was definitely close, but another great run from Jennings, really. So, Camp to restart it, but just a dangerous pass into that midfield, but McShane is down. Foul given in the end?
Yeah, free kick for Wanderers there. Showing great bravery diving in, knowing he's probably going to get one
Come on.
on the back of his leg, but we're back underway.
So restart finds Alfie on that right-hand side, which then finds Camp and Craig. Now Josh Taylor for some reason in the left centre back. So Josh Taylor now
Come
with
on,
Jordan
Josh,
Williams on
drive,
the left.
move.
Jordan and Josh just not communicating well enough as ball goes out for a Walton Hersham throw-in. Doesn't mean the name of the game so far. Miscommunication in general. I think roughly 40 minutes gone now. A couple minutes left to play. Walton now with this 2-0 lead as the sun starts to set. So, long throw, but only as far as Craig. Craig puts a great ball into the middle. Looking for Alfie. Alfie chested down from McShane, but McShane unable to really control it. As Alfie puts a foot in there to try to get past Horn. He's able to get a foot in there, does well, and draws a foul for
All right.
Dorking. Free kick.
Taking it
Taken
quick.
by McShane
Come
to
on, Niall.
Manis on the left-hand side. Manis, shots. But
All right, Dorking corner. Come on. Keep moving. Keep moving.
I thought Manis was going to score. That'd be brilliant. So another corner kick for the Wanderers coming from the left-hand side. Looking for a more dangerous attempt, though, this time. Great idea to go quickly there from McShane.
Yeah, this is more like it from Wanderers, kind of putting I was going to say the visitors, but the winning team at the moment, putting them under pressure, and we've gone short with the corner.
So quick restart finds Josh Taylor
Come
now.
on,
Josh
Josh.
Taylor back out to Jordan Williams on the left-hand side. Jordan to Alfie. Alfie to Jordan. Jordan looking to make some space against Obeng, but is unable to as he finds Alfie again. Alfie delivers one into the box. Dangerous ball, but unable to find anyone as Craig deals with it well and gets it out to Matt Briggs. Briggs to Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor, though, dispossessed by
Oh,
Kawano.
my Lord.
Kawano now with a bit of space to work with, but Briggs goes diving in and kicks it out for a Dorking Wanderers throw-in as he kicks it off of Kawano. So Brandon Camp to Dan Gallagher.
Come on, boys.
Gallagher to Jordan. Jordan looking to go direct to Matt Briggs. Briggs able to bring it down, but Kwano gets in there, but Briggs still holds onto the ball. Briggs able to put a looping one in as it goes out for a
Dorking
Wanderers
corner.
corner kick, though this time from the right-hand side. Again, looking to deliver another dangerous one into the box, try and grab that first goal before the end of half-time. I think it'll be coming in a few minutes now. No added time has been, at least I've seen so far. So Jordan standing over that right-hand corner flag. Jordan goes all the way out to
short
Josh Taylor.
corner.
Josh Taylor
Okay.
pressed though, looking for Jordan, but Jordan
And he's offside.
clearly offside there.
Unbelievable.
As again, another Wanderers attack, just not fulfilling what it really should be doing, as that's going to be another stop and play, as Walton will be kicking that one off again.
Yeah, just struggling to keep the pressure on for long periods of time there. I think it's worth also noting that without Jason Pryor, especially from corners, Dorking don't have that kind of big target man that they normally aim for. Jason Pryor, 6'4", you know, he's a big figure in that box normally.
So on the restart, kicked up, looking for Rogolski, finds out Rogolski, but only goes as far as Jordan. Jordan able to put it into the midfield, but finds it. But Dan with a great ball foot in there to dispossess as McShane looks to switch sides, but gets it into the referee. So, free kick from the midfield out to Jordan. Jordan with a foot on the ball, he gets it back out to Craig. Craig looks for Camp, who's sort of on his own there on that right-hand side.
Come on.
Camp with just Bogler to beat.
Put one in, Brendan.
Decides to go all the way back out to Gallagher, but
Nothing.
it's not good. But it comes off of Bogler, sorry. So, Gallagher throw in quickly to, well, not quickly, takes some time actually, to Craig. Craig to Camp. Back to Craig. Craig sort of just asking around, looking for someone as he puts it over the top for Josh, but Josh still quite deep right now. Josh to Camp. Camp kicks it off of Kawano. Back to Gallagher now on the throw-in. Gallagher to Craig. Craig back to Camp now. Camp gets a ball in there, looking for McShane, but unable to find him. As
Reese!
by the captain, but Reese looks almost to try it down the foot. As something's called. What was called? I didn't really see.
Looks like they're staying at this end.
I think the referee's given a pass back, so it's going to be a indirect Dorking free kick, it looks like.
Indirect.
This is exciting. So, the indirect free kick being set up inside the box.
Inside the box,
About-
indirect free kick.
How many yards out?
15, 16.
This is the first time I've seen this for us. That's for sure.
Too close, and everyone just stands on the line and nothing happens. But
They are pretty funny though. You just blast the ball into some tent.
yeah, I feel like it's not something many teams practice, so it's maybe a
Interesting.
kind of impromptu, what do we do here, lads, kind of situation.
Alfie standing over.
This is very interesting.
Any kind of free kick.
Indirect free kick inside the box.
Well, it's indirect, so someone else has got to touch it first. But
True. Yeah. So, Josh, Reese, and Alfie all standing over there.
Come on, get something out of this.
Not too sure what's going to happen here, really. So, yeah. Alfie does deliver the three-man rule. Call for handball, nothing given though. As it's dealt well with by the Walton Husham defence, it goes out for a throw-in. Long throw being called by Josh Taylor.
Long throw.
Got to be getting close to the end of the half now, but we'll see. So, no long throw taken in the end as it finds Briggs. Briggs delivers one into the box, dangerous one, but dealt well with by Rogolski. But only as far as Jordan and Briggs. Briggs takes it up high in the air, not really much else to do there. Bounces around a bit, finds Jennings, then finds Vickers on the left-hand side. Briggs is able to run it down and dispossess as Briggs gets it back to Craig. So that's going to be 2 minutes at a time, 2 minutes. I'm assuming we're now in the 45th minute, maybe 46th. Yeah. So, Jordan looking for Josh, but just not really able to get any juice behind it. But does find Briggs all the way back now. So, Gallagher, Briggs being pressed hard by Rogolski, but able to really just weave him around him. But bad pass, but able to redeem himself.
Come on.
Back again. I think Briggs should be a midfielder. So, back to Gallagher now. Gallagher to Jordan. Jordan just with a bang now. Goes up to Alfie. Back to Jordan. Jordan to Dan. Dan can deliver a ball into the box for Brennan. Brennan unable to really do anything with it as it goes all the way over. And then goes out to Gallagher once again. Gallagher puts a ball in as blocked by Powell, but ball returns all the way back to Folkes now. So Craig to Camp now on the right hand side. To Briggs. Which then finds Reese. Which then finds Briggs again. Which then finds Camp after bobbling off, being deflected off about three people.
We might have had the ball for
as it goes back to Craig.
the last
Craig
20
back
minutes.
to Briggs. Back to Camp. I think I've said that a lot now.
yeah, it's one of those where without Jason Pryor, Craig would normally be looking to play it into the big target man, but there's no one there, so he's kind of looking up and going, what do I do here?
100%. So, Craig, maybe looking to go a bit more direct now, actually. A lot of space to work with. Puts a ball over the top. Maybe looking for Rutherford. Rutherford's able to get ahead to it, but no one there, really. As it's easily claimed by Barker, who goes down to waste some time. Yeah, I mean, you've said it a few times now, but we're really missing Jason now. It didn't seem to be too much of an issue that when we were playing most recently, but yeah,
All right.
against Carl Shelton. But that will be the end of
I'll see you
the first half
for the start of the second half.
So, just some thoughts on the fixture so far, Charlie.
Yeah, I
Jeez.
feel like 2-0's probably fair. Wanderers finished the half well, but haven't really created anything too clear cut, anything that screams, we deserve to be back in the game. But definitely promising signs towards the end of the half, and I'm sure we'll show some fight in the second 45.
100% agree with you there. Again, yeah, a bit of a lacklustre performance to begin with. Some bad passes, bad crosses, but really when we come to be, it's not been a dreadful half. It's been 2 goals that have been a bit poached by Walton and Hersham, but again, a lively young side, looking for them to come back out and sort of hold up this form, but the Wanderers maybe looking to make a change or two and really rejuvenate the side coming into the second half. So, we'll be back with you in a little bit of time. So, thank you very much, and see you later.
All right, we're back. We are back. See what we can do. Big second half coming up.
Hello, welcome back
To actually start the second half at this time.
Against Walton and Hersham. So, just to update everyone who is just tuning in, we are at a 2-0 scoreline in the favour of the not visitors, Walton and Hersham. Two goals from Rogolski, I think, so far. Yes. Both of the goals, a bit of a poach goal from Rogolski on the first one, able to dispossess the captain, Tony Craig, and get a pretty easy goal for him. And then a great little piece of work by, all the way starting with Jos Barker, ending up with a great little 1-2 from Powell and Rogolski to grab that second goal, and a 2-goal lead now over your Dorking Wanderers. So your Wanderers will be getting us kicked off today as the sun is fully setting as we enter the late evening. So Murphy will be kicking us off as he'll be going back to Tony Craig, and they'll be coming out to his right-hand side, looking for Rutherford. Rutherford chests it down, back to Camp. Camp to Craig. Craig to no one. No, back to Camp. Camp to McShane. So the press really existing again, looking to flick it round, but just unable to do anything as Jennings kicks it all the way back to Camp. Camp goes to Folks.
Come on, boys. Do something. Make it interesting.
On the right-hand side. Camp kicking it up. Looking for McShane. Header comes out for a Wanderers throw-in. McShane potentially looking to go quickly, but decides to give it all the way back to Brennan. So Brennan to Craig on the throw-in. Craig running up a bit to McShane. McShane to Brennan. Brennan being marked closely by Vickers all game so far. As the ball ends up with Jordan Williams on the left-hand side after going through Folks. So Jordan looking to go up quickly, looking for Reese. Reese receives the ball. Bit of head tennis with Horn as
come on.
Niall. Cheap foul given away by the number 6. As Walton have a free kick inside the Dorking half.
Second half, like they started the first with a high press as Dorking try and play out, and their press did fade as the first half developed, but as Harrison first collects the ball from his opposite number.
Exactly. So football tennis, I'd call it, but well shielded by Tony Craig to prevent Rogolski from getting the ball there. So ball now with Jordan on the left hand side. Jordan quick passing to Reese. Reese unable to keep the ball with him as gets it back to Horn. Goes to Captain Jones. Jones finds Fies, which finds Beng. He goes all the way back to Jones, who's now sitting in the defensive position. As header up by Jordan out of play for a Walton Hersham throw in on the halfway line. Just inside. Cheeky, taking it inside the halfway line. So, quick throw, looking for Powell. Powell going to get past Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor kicks the ball out for a Walton Hersham throw-in. So, defies. Nope, a bang, actually, on the throw-in. A bang, looking for Powell. Great throw.
Oh, my God.
But well defended by Brennan Camp.
They're going to open us up again.
Ball goes to Vickers. Vickers with no one in the way.
He's going to put that in.
Now Josh gets in the way. Ball comes out to Jennings. Jennings.
Never mind.
Get shot. Foot in by
I don't
Briggs.
know.
Jennings.
Oh, here it is. Unbelievable.
Gets through the Dorking defence and puts in that third goal for Walton Hersham. Another one for the dangerous attack of Walton, carving through the Dorking defence. Tricky feet to get around everyone. Puts that ball.
This is embarrassing.
No real challenge.
No effort.
Yeah, I mean, I said in the first half that Walton Hersham's midfield had been really, really impressive, but Kai Jennings has just topped the highlight reel so far. He absolutely danced through Dorking defence there, and they lead 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0 coming into the 49th minute already. So a commanding lead, to say the least. I mean, if this was Dorking at 3-0 lead, I would be pretty optimistic for the end of the game. But Dorking have the potential to come back still. Do need 3 goals now. It's a bit of a tall order, but we'll see. So Reese to get us back started. Back to Craig. Craig going to the right-hand side. Nope, goes to Camp this time. Camp to Alfie. Alfie to Camp. Camp to Rutherford. Rutherford's.
Just make it competitive. Another giveaway.
Powell. Powell looking to get through again, but Craig gets great defensive effort. Jordan help him out, but Jordan unable again. Jennings looking dangerous once again, but ball finally ends up in the hands of Harrison Folks, who goes quickly to McShane. McShane gets the ball back to Gallagher as he slows it down. Gallagher going quickly for Niall, but pretty horrible pass there from Gallagher. It's just straight to the Warren Hersham keeper, Jos Barker. Barker taking his time with it as well. Now 3-0, I expect a lot of time wasting. So, quick ball into the middle to Jones. Jones to Jennings. Jennings to Obeng on the right-hand side. Obeng with a heavy touch. Jordan's able to get the ball off him. Jordan potentially looking to make a run, but checks back to Niall. Goes to Josh. Josh making a run around Golski. Gets to Camp. Camp gets the ball off of Vickers. Looking to get a throw in. Finds Reese, which finds McShane. McShane unable to pick out Reese there. Dispossessed by Jennings. Jennings now with just Craig and Camp to beat. Looking to get round Craig, but Craig defends it well. But he gets the ball out to a bang on the right hand side. Target man Rogolski, but does to cut in. Gallagher gets a good foot in, puts the ball out, but Obeng is able to recover it in the midfield. Gets back to Jones. Jones checks it all the way back to Horan, who goes up to Quano. Quano skins Briggs, looking to go up the field. And he finds Vickers on the left-hand side.
Opened up.
Vickers looking to get past Camp. Puts a great ball in for Rogolski. Gets back to Vickers. Vickers dispossessed well by Brennan Camp. Brennan Camp unable to clear his lines. It finds Jennings. McShane gets a good effort in. A bit miscommunication from Dan Gallagher and McShane.
Another one. Unbelievable.
Great save.
Great save.
Harrison Folks present a 4th one going in there. Absolute shambolic there from the Dorking defence once again. But great save from Harrison. His first real chance to be able to save it there.
Yeah, Wanderers look a little bit rattled here. That was a brilliant reflex save from Folks to spare the blushes of McShane and Gallagher. Big kind of you have it, I'll have it, and then neither of them took it, and Walton had a chance through on goal, but they've now got a corner.
Why is this not
for Dorking to defend?
Running?
So both Jennings and Bolger delivers it well in, but well defended by Alfie. McShane looking to chip it over Obeng, but doesn't do a great job at it. Is able to head it down, still somehow has the ball. Kicking it up, looking for a counter-attack, but Kwano's able to get a foot in there. It finds Powell. Powell to Jones. Jones decides to go back to Obeng. Obeng to Powell. Powell is dispossessed, but Jones is able to get there first. Gallagher commits a foul on Jones as Jones goes down. Foul given by the ref just inside the Dorking half. Quickly taken by Jones now with Jennings with so much space to work with. Quick pass to
Unreal.
Rogolski with a little spin. Looking to put a shot in, but well defended by Brennan Camp as Niall deals with it and kicks it out. But that looked another certain goal for Warren Hersham. I said that Wanderers were coming out looking for a goal, but haven't seen that so far.
No, not at all. It's been all Walton. If you asked someone who you thought was winning, it looks like Wanderers are kind of holding on for dear life here.
So Rogolski now on there. Great ball to Powell. Powell putting the ball across. Well defended by Harrison. He's able to save it, but Obeng goes off his left, but drags it wide of the right-hand side of the post. Again, another attack for Warren Hersham. So, restart, finds Jordan. Jordan, sort of just holding the ball now. Craig goes up in the air, looking for Reese. Reese able to get the ball in the midfield. Kicks it, but defended well by Horn as it finds all the way back to Barker. Barker to Bolger. Bolger kicks it up into the midfield. Only as far as Brennan Camp is able to bring it down well. Gallagher impressed by Jennings, but does go all the way on to find Folks at the back. To Craig. Craig not being pressed now. As he finds Niall finally, but again another bad pass back to John, looking to go quickly potentially. Finds Powell. Powell well with his feet, looking to get past everyone, but Niall running back as he's able to get a touch in and prevent a counter-attack from Walton Hersham. He's able to get the ball to Brendan Camp. Brendan Camp finds Josh Taylor in the midfield. Josh Taylor looking to do a bit of magic now to try and get Dorking back in the game. Alfie calling for the ball on that left-hand side. Finds Jordan. Jordan making a run, getting past the bang. Looking for Alfie. Still with the ball at his feet. Puts the ball into the box. Dangerous.
Oh.
Dealt well with by the captain, Jones. As ball goes out for a Dorking Wanderers throw-in. Josh calling it off for a long throw. So, attention, another long throw coming in. So, Luke Moore warming up now. I think most of the Dorking bench is warming up, actually. So, Josh delivers in. Near post, but no one there, really. Jones deals with it well, but does go all the way back to Niall. Mile? His name's now Mile. So, ball at the feet of Briggs. Briggs questioning where to pass it. Finds Niall on the left-hand side. Niall to Jordan. Jordan up to Alfie. Alfie flicks it over. Looking for Josh, but unable to do anything really with it as Kawano tries to shoulder out and is unable to do so as he kicks it out for a Wanderers throw-in. Potentially not potentially, looking for another long throw once again. Long throw not really worked all year for the Wanderers, but there's always hope here.
One for one to work.
100%. It'll be timely. So, Josh. Long throw, high, to the near post. Finds Header Gallagher, but kicked out by Horn, but as far as Niall. Niall puts the ball out to the left-hand side to Josh. Josh delivers one into the box, but deep and not particularly well. Vickers makes it better, but gets the ball out to Powell. Powell looks to chip it over to a Bang on the right-hand side. Bang holds up, gets it back to Defies. Defies back to Bolger. Back to Powell, back to Defies. Dorking finally implementing high press, but Bolger kicks it high up the pitch, looking for the man with the brace today, but Craig deals with it well. As Jordan has the ball now, looking to get past Bogler. As Josh gets a foot in there to prevent a dispossession. As the ball ends up back with Craig. Craig kicks the ball to Brennan. Brennan to Briggs. Briggs back to Brennan. Brennan back to Craig. Craig looking over the top for Niall. Niall able to bring it down. And he's able to get past.
There you go.
Have a shot. Shot coming in, but Reese able to keep it in play. But nothing able to go net-wise. As potentially another attack coming on. Vickers, but dealt well with by Jordan. Looking for another quick counter-attack. Jordan puts a ball over the top for
too much.
but kicks way too hard as it goes out for a goal kick.
This one's something.
Good attack there. Good shot from Niall, to say the least, but just not really able to direct a goal with in any sense. As changes seem to be made. I think that's Bobby Joe Taylor looking to come on. Bobby Joe Taylor being on loan at Walton Hersham for a little while now. Scored in the playoff round against Gloucester. I think two changes being made. So Bobby Joe Taylor coming on, and so is Luke Moore. So Bobby Joe Taylor coming on for number 20, Dan Gallagher. That's a weird one. So we have a change of position here. So Bobby Joe Taylor coming on, as Luke Moore looks to come on as well. Moore spending a bit of time at Ashford Town this year, I think. No, that was Barry Fuller. Maybe they're both there. So Narman is coming off for Luke Moore. So an interesting decision to sub them off that way, because it's just a like-for-like sub on both sides. But it's just wanted to confuse us here a bit. So Luke Moore slots into where Daniel Gallagher was playing in that CDM position, and Bobby Joe Taylor takes over Niall on the left-hand side. So restart.
Oh!
Dangerous there, but
Nothing.
Barker does with it well. Kicks it high, and he's far as Brendan Camp. Brendan Camp's header finds Jennings though. Jennings kicking it high and up. Dealt well with as finds the feet of Luke Moore. Luke Moore to Brennan Camp. Brennan Camp looking over for Rutherford. Rutherford able to get the ball down and finds McShane. McShane potentially a dangerous attack here. Has a shot, but that was a shot that went over the goal by a whole another goal. Doubled the height of the crossbar there and unable to get it on target, as Dorking haven't really been able to muster up any good attacks so far.
Yeah, Mack had received it there looking for options. He looked to his right and there was no one there, and he thought, you know what, we'll have a pop, but it's just not quite panned out the way he wanted. Dorking have definitely come into it a little bit in the last couple of minutes, but obviously still 3-0 down. Now, one thing I will say is Warden and Hersham are not time wasting whatsoever. They are eager to get on with it. They're still pressing high. So the onus is really on Dorking now to get this out back into it.
It's enjoyable football, 100%. So Luke Moore puts a ball over the top for Briggs. Briggs unable to keep it in play as another Dorking attack wasted by a pass. But 100% agree with you there, Charlie. They are not time wasting. They're looking to play more football, which is nice to see here. Actually, it doesn't happen too much. So ball comes up, looking for a goal ski, but kicked up by Craig. I think it's going to get some head potentially. Nope. So goes out for a Warden Hersham throw-in.
30 minutes
So
left.
Quano youngster, I think he's 18-ish. He's the one I couldn't find any like information on at all. But Quano finds Vickers in the middle. Vickers sees Obeng basically unmarked on that right-hand side. Obeng takes the time instead.
It's going to be
Bob
another
Taylor
for
now
them.
marking him well. Obeng goes all the way back to Defies. Defies now to Obeng. Obeng puts the low one into the box, but blocked well by Josh Taylor. Back out to Defies. Defies to Obeng. Obeng needs to get past Josh Taylor.
Unreal.
Able to do so. On his left foot. Puts the ball across the top of the box, but well dealt with by Matt Briggs. But headed down by Horn. Horn to Jennings. Jennings to Defies. Defies to Obeng. Obeng to Jennings. Back to Defies. Defies. Intercepted by Bobby Joe Taylor, who's able to get the ball out, but when as far as Reece Murphy. Reece Murphy is unable to control it well as the ball ends up all the way back with the Dorking attack. Craig being pressed once again by Rogolski. Goes to Folkes. Folkes goes to Camp. Camp kicks it up, but off of Vickers for a Dorking Wanderers throw-in. Quite deep into
This is something,
the
guys.
Wanderers half in the final third. So throw-in coming to Luke Moore. Luke Moore to Brennan Camp. Brennan Camp to Tony Craig. Tony Craig looking to put it over the top for Jordan Williams on the left-hand side of his switch play. Jordan with a bit of space to work with now. Just a bang really to beat, but decides to go low and across the ground, but to no one. Horn intercepts it well, gets it to Obeng. Obeng being chased down, but is able to hold into the balls. He gets it to Kuano. Kuano puts it in the middle for Jones. Jones being hard pressed, but is able to get the ball all the way back to Barker. Barker to Bolger. Bolger. No one really marking him now. Jennings makes a run. Bolger doesn't see it. Bolger to Kuano. Kuano out to Horn. Horan. Looking to go over the top for Powell. No offside given, but Harrison able to get there before Powell is. Rolls it out to Josh Taylor.
Maybe we can get something here.
Josh Taylor can
That'd be nice.
make a run. Just Vickers. Pass out to Brendan Camp. Being tracked by Vickers. Vickers faster than Camp by the looks of it as he gets it back to Josh. Josh making a run into the midfield. To Jordan Williams on the left-hand side. Jordan Williams now. Delivers one to the box. Looking for Alfred Rutherford. Nothing given. As ball rolls all the way out for a Walton and Hersham corner goal kick. But Powell down in the Dorking half. Potentially some time wasting now, but we're not sure. So, someone from Walton Hersham's stripped and ready to go. Let you know in 2 seconds the ball comes up. But, I mean, 3-0 down now, coming to 65th minute. What do you think? It's probably as close as you can get to done, really, with how the Wanderers have been looking so far today. So, Powell is coming off, though, for the number 14, Anis Nur.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Wanderers are kind of having a last gasp go there. They've kind of emptied out that midfield. Moore looks to be the only presence. Josh Taylor stepped up to play on the same line as James McShane, so hopefully, I mean, Mark will be hoping that that kind of tactical tweak can work. There looks to be kind of 4 players across the front line with McShane and Taylor just behind them. So I think we might be able to see, or we might see some more long balls, maybe more direct football from Wanderers in the last 20 minutes.
So Barker kicks us back off, kicking it very long, looking for Rogolski. Head finds Brendan Camp instead, which then finds Craig. Craig deals really badly with it, falls for Rogolski. Rogolski finds Nur. Nur finds Defice. Defice finds Rogolski. Rogolski finds Nur, which then finds Jones. Jones puts a ball over the top, but not intentionally by the looks of it. But Bobby Joe Taylor sees it out for a goal kick. So Bobby Joe playing against his side he's been playing for a little while now, but probably would rather be on that side right now, I'd say. But Brandon Camp looks for Matt Briggs, but Matt Briggs unable to get his head to it as it finds Jennings now in the midfield. Jennings goes back out to Bolger. Bolger back to the goalkeeper, Barker. Got ERs on the side. So Barker, great ball up, but dealt well with by Brendan Camp. Sorry. So Matt Briggs now makes a dive to midfield, but Jones able to dispossess well. Jones goes out to Vickers on the left-hand side. One Hersham looking to grab a fourth now. So Vickers goes to Jennings. Jennings to Rogolski. Rogolski able to find Jennings. Jennings looking to cut across, but dealt well with by the Dorking defence. Jordan Williams kicks it up, but intercepted by Horan. Then Nar. Then Jones. Horan goes all the way back to the keeper, Barker. Barker kicks it up and long. I don't know what he's looking for. I might just want to play a bit of tennis with Harrison Folks here, I think. I mean, definitely wasted a bit of time. But... So, quickly rolled out to Brendan Camp, which finds Luke Moore. Luke Moore to Brendan Camp.
3-1-6 for Wanderers here. This is really kind of last gasp stuff.
So ball from Luke Moore looking for Bobby Joe. Ends up off the head of Defies. Goes out for a throw-in. So thrown taken quickly by Bobby Joe Taylor actually to Josh Taylor, to then to Nova Williams, then back to Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor calling for anyone really, but it's going to take on Nara, but gets it back to Jordan. Jordan finds Moore now, finds Bobby Joe Taylor, which then finds Jordan once again. Jordan, not really seeing the space on the right-hand side that seems to be so open, but Bobby Joe Taylor now a bit of space to work with. But it's the first time crossing into the box, looking for anyone's head on the back post, but Alfie just misjudges the bounce and unable to get a head up there really, as it goes out for a Warren Hersham goal kick.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby Joe Taylor's cross there bounced on the penalty, like on the 6-yard line, and that's always a sign of a brilliant ball in, and just Alfie couldn't quite meet it at the back stick, and it just kind of dribbled over, I think it was Josh Taylor at the front post, so a little bit unlucky there, but it's more promising. We need to produce more moments like that.
Barker makes a run on goal. Handball being called, I think a handball. I mean, his back was turned to us, so we have no real idea. But something being called by the fans who were in the same sitting basically in front of me, so I don't know how they saw it and I didn't. But oh well. So, ball back to Harrison Folks, who's back to stand down to Camp. Camp back to Folks. Another dangerous attack there from Rogolski, who's so dangerous. So, ball now of Luke Moore, in the middle of the defence really. Moore to Camp. Camp being left alone by Vickers quite a bit now, but Camp puts a ball over the top looking for Rutherford. Rutherford being marked closely and tough by Jones. Foul ball on Jones as Alfie goes down. Finally, a ball just outside the box. Another dangerous position for the Wanderers, looking to capitalise and trying at least grab one back to make to sort of ruin the finish.
All right, free kick, threatening position. Let's see if we can make anything out of it.
Bobby Joe Taylor looking to stand
Claw back into this one a little bit. Bobby Joe back in a Wanderers kit.
Potentially the right move to make, actually.
I'm sure he'd love a goal against the club he's been playing for recently.
100%. So Bobby Joe sort of just outside the right-hand corner of the penalty area. The box. So, 1-0 up from Bobby Joe. Defence will know it well. Bobby Joe delivers one low to Reece Murphy. Dealt well with by the keeper. No goal given.
How does that not go in?
But dealt well with by Warner Horsham, who are not playing to the whistle. Bobby Joe puts a ball across, unable to get one on goal. Murphy calling for that ball to be in. Nothing given by the linesman. Looked like it was in from here, but not too sure. Sort of hit the top of the post, bounces down in. And it looked like it gone in, but from over here,
That should be in.
Backside. Most promising attack so far by the Wanderers. Ball goes all the way back to Tony Craig.
That looked like a goal.
Folks takes it low and on the ground to Jennings.
And a bad turnover yet again.
Gets to Vickers on the left-hand side. Vickers just waiting for Quano puts the ball into the box. Briggs is able to deal with it well. Folk kicks it high in the air.
That ball went in the net.
Very far. Jones gets his head to it. Heads out. Foul given on Brennan Camp by Vickers. But Brennan's the one who seems to be down. As Morton Hersham have another free kick. I mean, look out for potentially a video of that one potentially from BOA later today to see if that was a goal or not. But
Rutherford seemed absolutely convinced that was over the line. He was still having a go at the linesman, even as the free kick was given there.
Just like another go, doesn't he, though? But I mean, I would as well. So. Brennan Camp coming off for a like-for-like substitution for Barry Fuller. Barry Fuller, the experienced EFL man, has been playing. He's been playing at Ashford Town here his football so far this season. And then the youngster, number 19, Josh Hebert, coming on for number 8, Matt Briggs. Josh Hebert scored a hat-trick very recently. Been an exceptional youngster. I think he's just 17 years old as well, so makes me and Charlie feel old, and even though we're in 21, but yeah, 17-year-old coming on now, making appearance here for Wanderers. So Jenny's going to deliver the ball into the box. Right foot high, looking for the back post. No one there. Oren looking to deliver one to the box, but ball goes out. Harrison looking for a quick restart as Bobby Joe Taylor's running down onto it. Defies gets ahead there instead, prevents that counter-attack. O'Bain keeps it in. Josh is able to get a ball up, but out as it goes out for another Walton Hersham throw-in. Well, that's another goal there. Great run-in from Horan on the far post. Defies, being called back. Looking to make a throw-in now. A fourth one would bury this. So Rogolski receives it. Back to Defies, back to Jones. Jones just goes quickly out, finds Fuller in the defensive line, goes back to Folks, back to Fuller. Fuller to Moore. Looking out to the left-hand side for Bobby Joe Taylor, but not high enough as ball enters the midfield. O'Bain wants to switch the play to the left-hand side. Vickers sets it down.
Oh my goodness.
Vickers has the shots. First time, half volley. Flies right-hand side over the top corner of the goal as it goes out for a goal kick. A great chest down from Vickers there on that left-hand side. Able to get past Barry Fuller. Another very dangerous attack there. So Warren Hersham make another substitution as number 8. Mason O'Bain comes off with the number 16, Alex Boddy. I mean, so far how Dalton have been playing, at least I don't see a possibility of a 3-goal comeback, but hopefully going to grab at least 1 goal, give the fans here something to cheer for. Warren Hersham being the better side, I think, probably most instances of the game, maybe a few minutes here and there, or where the Wanderers have been the better side, but it's been difficult here for the Wanderers. Warren Hersham been playing excellently above their station from the league below, looking like a team I would have seen in National League South this year. I mean, not a massive difference between the two divisions to begin with, but Carl Scholson in same step 3. Difficult game, but never looked in difficulties. So, final substitution being made. So, Jordan Williams coming off for number 26, Jay Richardson. I think Jay Richardson was the one who got his ankle absolutely demolished against Merston just in the new year here, but coming now on for the Wanderers, coming in to fill that right back position. Finds McShane. Back to Richardson. Richardson to Folkes. Bad pass. Folkes unable to really clear his lines as it goes out for one Hersham throw-in. I don't know, the pressure from Rogolski just seems to be getting to everyone, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I said about 10 minutes ago that we were kind of likely to see some more direct football from Dorking, and it's kind of just not happened. There's a bit of dilly-dallying going on at the back there. Josh Herbert's made a couple of runs down this right side and just not been found.
So, throw-in, delivered, looking for Rogolski. Header from Luke Moore. Finds Jay Richardson. Jay Richardson gets the ball out, but only as far as Bolger. Bolger with the ball over the top to Rogolski. No offside given. Nope, offside finally given. As Rogolski looked like he was on for another one. So, quick restart from Harrison Folkes to Craig. Sorry. Craig to Fuller. Fuller looking to get round the number 16 body. Fuller to Moore in the midfield. Moore gets possessed by Jennings. Jennings finds Rogolski. Rogolski on for the hat-trick, but great save from Harrison Folkes to prevent the number 9 from getting that hat-trick.
This is brutal. This is just...
A Wilson Hersham corner kick. I mean, Barry Fuller getting his pocket picked there.
Yeah, I mean, that was almost Rogolski's hat-trick, and he would have been donated to them. But a good save again from Harrison Folkes to keep Wanderers, I guess, vaguely in it. But it's, you know, kind of do or die now if we're to win the Surrey Senior Cup.
So, ball going to be delivered in. Looking for the back post. Finds header Josh Taylor. And it goes all the way out, but dealt well with. Law picks it high up in the air. Looks like it's going to be ending out as ball goes out for a Wharton Hersham throw-in. So, attendance has just been announced at 1,389? 59. So, Quano looking for Rogolski. Rogolski able to get the ball, but foul called on Rogolski as Richardson goes down. So, Folkes takes it quickly to Fuller. Fuller, sort of not with really many options, decides to just go long for Bobby Joe Taylor. Bobby Joe Taylor has beaten his man, Defies, as he's found him on the left
Bob,
side.
what do you got?
Gives the ball into the box for Rutherford. Rutherford gets a foot there, but being marked very hard by Horan. Gets the ball all the way back out to Fuller. Fuller to Tony Craig. Craig to Richardson. Richardson to Hebert. Hebert looking to get past Quano. Able to hold onto the ball after a challenge. Gets it back to Richardson. Richardson to Craig. Craig looking for Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe brings it down well. Back out to Fuller. Fuller looking for a running attacker, but unable to find him as Bolger deals with it well. Then falls for Rogolski. Rogolski chips it over the top, looking for number 16 body. Barry Fuller defends it well and gets it back to Folkes. Harrison telling to go long, but decides to go to the captain, Craig. Craig to Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor switching side for Josh Hebert.
Come on, you got
Josh
something?
Hebert able to get the ball well. Just Quano to beat now. Gets past him. Puts the ball.
Oh, good ball.
But headed out well by the captain, Jones. Ball does then end up falling back to Josh Hebert on that right-hand side after a bit of dilly-dallying and ball in the air. So, falls back to Moore. Moore to Fuller. Finally going direct now, aren't they? So, Craig to Richardson. Richardson takes it round Vickers. Bad pass though, but well dealt with by Luke Moore. Luke Moore gets it to Fuller. Fuller to Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe takes it in himself. Does he get past the fives?
Stumbles.
But to get it to Fuller.
Not
Fuller back
it.
to Moore. Moore just delivers one to the box, into the back post. Keeper, Barker, able to get there in the end and prevent a dangerous attack. Alfie looking like he
10 minutes
almost got
left.
over the top of the keeper, but Barker, great save there.
This match has been about as boring as my stream today.
The Wanderers not looking anywhere close to a goal so far. So Barker kicks it long and high. Looking for Rogolski. Goes over, but only as far as Fuller. Fuller heads it down to Folkes. Folkes, ball in his hand. Rolls it to Craig. Craig. Puts a ball over the top, looking for Bobby Joe Taylor. Bobby Joe Taylor's up to get there. Tries to go over and get past Horan. He's able to get past Horan and defies, but goes all the way back out to Josh. Josh Taylor looking to get a ball into the box. He can get into the box himself. Looking to get past Nah. Bobby Joe puts the ball into the box after being delivered one. Finds the head of Hubbard. Hubbard unable to put it in the back of the net.
Oh,
Good
man.
save from Barker. Oh, that's unlucky there. That would have been Hubbard's first senior goal. He was able to get that one in, but great positioning from the youngster on the far post. Just well dealt with by Barker. Ball to now Nah from Barker. Barker gets it high and up in the air. Looking for Vickers. But Jay Richardson heads it out for a Walton Hersham throw-in.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose sometimes it's just not your day. That's a couple of really good crosses Bobby Joe Taylor's put in the last couple of minutes, or last 10 minutes or so.
Brutal
Josh
showing
Evans started
today.
really well. He's come on and does look a real threat down that right wing, but it's just not quite happened for Wanderers this evening, unfortunately.
So, another change being made by Walton Hersham as Lucas Defies comes out for the number 2, Paul Fields. Paul Field? I don't know. It's easy. So Paul Field coming in to fill on the right-hand side of the defence by the looks of it, as Kwano stands over. I do say Kwano's got quite baggy kit, hasn't he? Kwano to Rogalski, which then finds Hebert instead. Hebert to Rutherford. Rutherford looking to get past Kwano. Kwano gets a great foot in there, gets it out to Bolger. But Bolger gets looking up for Rogalski, but then goes to Jay Richardson. Jay Richardson, bad pass.
Another
Nah
turnover.
gets a return from Rogalski. Nah looking to go on that right hand side the body, but holds up instead. Not being pressed by anyone. He goes to Kwano, which then finds Jennings. Jennings puts it just high up in the air as Hebert looks to try and chase it down. But ball out for a throw-in. So Richardson on the throw-in takes it quickly to Craig. Looking over the top for Rutherford. Rutherford with a great run, but dealt well with by Bolger as it goes out for a Dorking throw-in. Long throw potentially. Good position for a long throw that can be delivered well by Josh. Hubbard and Fuller staying out, as it seems almost everyone else is in, excluding Folks. If Folks was in, that would be stupid. So, Josh Taylor, long throw, coming into the near post, but dealt well with by the captain Jones, but then falls to Josh.
Josh.
Box, looking to get a shot, but Jennings gets a foot in there. Jennings and Kwano deal with it well, as another Dorking attack just absolutely hits the brick wall with Walton Hersham. Ball ends up back with Barry Fuller. Barry Fuller, ball at his feet really, just calling for anyone to do anything. Barry Fuller looking to switch sides, looking for Josh Hebert now with Josh Taylor. Hebert decides to slow it down and go back to Richardson. Richardson to Tony Craig. Tony Craig gets dispossessed by Rogalski. Rogalski on his own really, just for the keeper to beat. Shot for the hat-trick. Great save by Harrison Folks once again. So that's 3 times now. Harrison Folks cannot be blamed for any of this. He's been absolutely brilliant now. But Tony Craig gets his pockets picked once again in the early minutes, and now coming into the 83rd. But just once again, just not looking right for it really. Rogalski must just exude some kind of pressure on that Dorking defence, as Walton Hersham are going to have another corner kick to try and go that fourth.
Yeah, Rogalski's definitely quick, but I also think the Wanderers shape the whole evening has been slightly off, just not been quite there. As the corner's ready to be taken over on the far side. The quick 1-2, and now the ball into the box. It's fallen to the back post for Vigras, but it's cleared, and it'll be a goal kick to Wanderers.
Thank you, Charlie, for covering for me while I'm having a drink. Vigras. I've been saying Vigors. It is Vigras, isn't it? Sorry. Sorry to Ralph Vigras. I'll get it right next time. So, Folks retakes it, looking for Hebert. Hebert is able to get a great header there, but Kwano kicks it out for a Dorking Wanderers throw-in. Hebert can jump. Wow. So, goes it back to Richardson as both youngsters sit on this right-hand side. Richardson to Craig. Craig looking up for Josh Hebert, but ball way too high as it goes out for a Walton Hersham throw-in. So Kwano standing over that throw-in. probably the smallest man on the pitch, but been absolutely brilliant today. Finds Rogalski. Rogalski puts the ball over for Vigoras, but he's got to try and outpace Josh Herbert. Josh Herbert, very quick there, able to get the ball and deals with it well, getting out for a Walton and Hersham throw-in. Josh Herbert, the youngster, 17, very quick in that right wing position. So, Kawano coming to take the throw-in. So Kawano throws it in, looking for Rogalski. Rogalski is able to get there, but dealt well with by the youngsters, Richardson and Herbert. Finds Murphy now. Murphy gets the ball up for Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe now wins support. Fuller running at full pace down there. Finds Murphy. Murphy looking to get a ball into the box. Dangerous one, but dealt well with by Field, sorry. Field to Nar. Nar kicks it just up and deals with it. Falls to Craig. To Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor being pressed very hard by Rogalski as foul given. As ball goes all the way back to Luke Moore now. Luke Moore looking to go quickly by the looks of it. Looking for Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe does it well on the left-hand side. Has to check all the way back to Richardson. Richardson being back to Craig. Craig to Josh. Josh looking to put a long switch of play for Josh Herbert. Herbert able to almost get there, but Kawano is able to deal with it well. Foul on Herbert as he sort of just pushes Kawano over, but nothing more to do there. Herbert making a great run, just unable to really bring it down there. But the Wanderers now with 5 minutes, maybe 7 at a push, potentially maybe trying to at least grab one back, but we'll have to see. So another change being made by Walton and Hersham as the number 15. Ryan Danson is coming on for Vigoras. Oh, he comes off immediately once I start pronouncing his name right, so I apologise to him once again, but Walton Hersham now probably looking to just see this one out. We've seen 3 goals in this amount of time, but it would be a bit of a miracle now.
Yeah, it certainly would be. I mean, we spoke in the first half about how Wanderers have been missing Jason Pryor, but I also think that the absence of Charlie Carter in that midfield, the regular captain, and former Stevenage man, he's been missed, and his presence, his creativity, it's really kind of destroyed the balance in that midfield.
100%. So on the restart, ball falls for McShane, who heads it back down to Moore. Moore looking for Herbert. Herbert able to run it down as Obler tries to get it off, but gets it to Kawano. Kawano dispossessed by
here
Herbert.
we go.
McShane puts the ball into the box, but not a good one, as Jones kicks it out for a throw-in just on the halfway line. So taken by Jay Richardson quickly. Richardson to Craig. Craig almost gets picked again by the number 9, but it's about to focus. Focus is high and long, looking for anyone really, but Horan deals with it well. Moore just puts one up and over as the captain runs it down. Jones brought it down by Rutherford, but nothing called. Rutherford now on this right hand side, being marked by multiple, but Jennings deals with it well and just boots it out. It's Jennings. Yeah, Jennings deals with it well and just boots it out for a throw in. So quickly taken by Herbert to Moore. Moore delivers another one into the box to the back post, looking for Murphy. Murphy unable to do anything with it. Rogalski unable to really create attack there as Nar is unable to control the pass from Rogalski as it finds Craig. Craig keeps it out looking for Herbert. Herbert brings it down well to Alfie. Alfie clips it over as foul given on the number 10 from the number 16 body. So in a decently dangerous position now. 7 yards out off the corner of the box. Bobby Joe Taylor standing over it once again. As one's at least looking to try and grab one back at least to at least end the season with a goal here. So Bobby Joe, the man who's been at Walton Hersham, and the one that scored in the playoff final, looking to deliver one into the box against his side. Bobby Joe, left foot, in swinger, great for Alfie Rutherford. Rutherford nods it down as the Wanderers grab that first goal in the 89th minute now. A little too late, but
Goal.
great delivery from Bobby Jones. Great heading down
Just in time.
well into the
Just in time.
how much added time there's going to be, but I don't know, maybe there's time for a late miracle.
Never know. It's football after all. So, after a bit of head tennis, ball falls for Nar. Then falls for Body. Body is able to get round Jay Richardson. Just puts a ball into the box, but well defended by Jay as he kicks it out for a corner kick. Still alright. Still the out of time's not coming up. Always really slow with it. Like, I feel like we find out in like 92nd minute sometimes. It's a 2 minutes out and it's just gone. Yeah. Okay. So Jennings on this right hand side to deliver the crossing potentially. Nar with him closely. Quick ball to Nar. Nar.
Well,
Jennings.
we didn't get shut out.
Jennings.
So that's something.
Kind
Kinda. Not really.
To Alfie. Alfie just puts a ball over to Reese.
Oh, we're on the
Reese
break.
Now on the right hand side.
We're on the break. Can
Sort
we
of
get
the closest
another?
time Sort of gone now. Bad
Nope.
ball into the box by Reese.
How much time we add into the clock here?
Yeah.
Put me out of my misery.
I don't know, maybe a bit of miscommunication. He had both Bobby and Herbert on that right-hand side. No one really on the left-hand side. Just Alfie and work miracles, but not really that one. So Barker keeps it very long, but finds a feet of Craig. Craig just kicks it up and long. It dealt well with by Walton Hersham as it's headed out for a Wanderers throw. So there's going to be 4 minutes at a time. 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Josh Taylor
Can we score 3 in 4 minutes?
Josh Taylor.
Maybe.
Back to Richardson.
It's not impossible.
Richardson. Back to Craig. Craig taking it for a bit of a run actually. Craig puts the ball up. Looking for Murphy. Murphy just misses the header a bit as it goes to Quano. Quano to Rogalski. Rogalski to Jennings. Rogalski just sort of dancing around the Wanderers really. He gets back to Quano. Quano to the captain Jones. Jones dispossessed.
Oh.
Alfie. Now with just Murphy in help. Alfie needs to get round. Shot on goal. What a save.
What a
from
save.
Bobby.
Jesus.
Keeper, Jos Barker to leave it. Bobby puts the ball into the box. No one really there. Foul given.
Oh.
Another.
That would have made
what
it
a save
fun.
From, the keeper there, but
That would have made it
pretty sure
fun.
it looked a
Oh,
lot
I
more
don't know.
respectable, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
But unlucky there to grab
Oh, Alfie close all day.
3-2 would have made it a
That's a-
very nervy last couple of minutes for Walton Hersham.
That's a save and a half.
Since the first 10 minutes of the game, but great work from McShane and Alfie Rutherford to create the chance in the first place, and a brilliant stop from Jos Barker to kind of dispel any pressure, and it's just a matter of time now.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there was Murphy there in aid, but one Hersham defenders made it difficult for Alfie to try and get that pass over to him. Barker kicking it long, but kicking it out. Oh, no. Oh, no, yes. Going out. So, Fuller to Craig as the comeback is probably not on anymore. Jay taking his time instead. He goes to Craig. Then Craig make the long pass, but Rogalski just always there on Craig.
He's still pressing like he was in the first. It's a real sign of a great engine and a great forward there.
Yeah, the oldest player on the Walton Hersham team at 31. Still 5 years to... No, more than that. I think 7 years to junior of Tony Craig there. So Richardson to Craig. Craig kicks it up, sort of just hoping now, but Captain Jones gets his head there. Rogalski now sort of just on his own. Luke Moore, trying from behind, foul given. And that will probably be the end of it. With only about a minute to play now. Well, unfortunately for Charlie's first commentary, not really any goals to sing about for the Wanderers, but for a neutral, it'll be a good game. But he'll be back next season with me. So restart from Jones, looking for Body. Herbert gets his head to it, doing a little backwards roly-poly to get the ball out for Walton Hersham throw in. As under a minute now left to play, at least from the scoreboard.
I will say that one of the few few Wanderers positives has been Josh Herbert since he came on. He's been a real presence down that right side. He's clearly trusted by Mark. He's, you know, quite publicly not a massive fan of using young players, but yeah, Herbert definitely looks like one to watch.
100%, and he's been absolutely brilliant for the B team as well. And Guano restart to Body. Body just sort of taking his time, really. Ball finds Alfie. Alfie kicks it to the other side, but not a great pass, intercepted by Fields. Bobby Joe trying to get the ball off him, but nothing to do. So Warren Hersham.
Well, that's that. Not great.
After beating
And
Wanderers 3-1.
see you next season.
So,
See you next season.
Unfortunate for the Wanderers. 2 real good chances on goal, which would have